Hello and welcome back to part 15. Last we left off, I did say we were doing a bit of grinding off cam. So, I got our party roughly about average 29. We did get a few items though during the grind. Mainly a few pot lids and nails from the mimic boxes. And I did capture that blade wolf that was on the island too. So we added that to our team. And then I did grind up money as well too. So right now we're in Baccarat right now, so that way I could show you the bank. But I think before we go to the dungeon, we're gonna go and get all the loot in the land as well too that I missed, mainly all the magic key chests. And I didn't do any alchemy at all, so... So if anything, nothing really changed other than money value and our levels. To craft, though. I didn't know the Templar sword is craftable. What the hell can I make with that? Oh. Well, that was regrettable. Could have made the Holy Talisman to upgrade the Templar sword to the Holy Silver Rapier. Oh well, guess shit happens. Then again, I needed that gold rosary for the Holy Talisman. What did the Holy Talisman do for me is the question. Resistant to wax spells. Okay. That wouldn't be too bad of a ring to get. Guess what to do. Also, I guess, too, a few other items I did get. Wing of Bat, another magic beast hide. What was the beast hide? I need one for a recipe later. And pretty much all the other crafts for it are not great. Well, I will need that Wing of Bat, though, so... Actually, to be honest, I think I need, like, 2 of them at least. So actually, me finding it from a rare drop-off camera wasn't too bad. Do I have any more of those? Okay, I do have more leather hats. Yeah, we'll just use our last leather cap for pointy hat. Make another stone hard hat in the end. Anyway, sorry about getting off track there. So, you may saw from my inventory I'm just shy from 1,000. But we have 39,000 gold right now in the bank. Which isn't too bad. I can actually go decently equip party members. But before we withdraw anything, we're gonna go back to previous areas and get those chests, like I said. So, Farabai, Alexandria regions, those are done. So we're gonna go head to the Maella region for at least one chest that I missed. At least I think it's one that I don't have. So, closest would probably be Maella Abbey. I'm pretty sure I got all the chests except this one. And we're just mainly doing the encounters here because of money. Because it doesn't hurt to do encounters just for a bit of extra cash. Besides, none of the monsters really will pose a threat. So I think this is the only chest in the Maella region. And it's just a mini medal. Kingdom of Scantha, that actually has quite a bit. Because I know I missed 3 in the northern part. 2 magic key chests and a thief's key chest. Actually, no, there's another one in there too. That'd be the one we saw on the top of the cliff from one chest that we got. Let's go grab that. Also, as well, too, I forgot to mention with the Demon Spear that I have, it does have a chance to insta-kill enemies. So, yeah. The spear is actually pretty decent right now. Plus, not to mention, because of the Mighty Armlets, our hero is doing close to about 90 damage on some of the weaker ones. And to think, too, we can get even more stronger with all the shop items we can get. Because I haven't bought any new equipment at all, so I've been just kind of storing all the money that I get. We could have got that for free, really? It's always the shitty thing to see, is like, you spend a lot of money on a piece of equipment, and then you find out that it's just in a chest randomly. And then again, I guess, I didn't get the key till Trodain, which was like a few areas after Ascantha, so... Still, that sucks, honestly. That's why most RPGs, you go looking around first before you start buying stuff. Because otherwise you run into that problem of like, oh, you fully kitted yourself before the dungeon, and yet there's a free item of what you just bought. Okay, so pointy hat, stone. Right. I don't have a stone axe. What else could I do pointy hat for? Because I think there was another reason to... Nope, that was the only thing. Okay. Well, we'll keep that there. If I find another stone axe or buy one, I'll actually make somewhat of a profit. Besides, iron nails aren't too bad to craft with anyway. What can I use the specs for? Right, get a magical hat, mix that for scholar's cap. Stone hard hat only makes bronze helmets, which I need bronze knives. Use silver platter with coral hairpin to make silver tiara, which I can buy that. I know the garter is only used for the arrow's bow. And it says I could use the fishnet stockings. Ah, for elevating shoes, I see. Which, for that, it lets the wearer gain EXP while walking in fields and dungeon areas. And also grants agility +5. Not really the greatest equipped. Because a better way of grinding EXP is, like I showed before, the liquid metal slimes on that island, so... Slime earrings are only used for falcon knife, which I can buy that. No, the bunny tail. Yeah, either the bunny suit or the bunny ears, which I need a hairband or silk bustier. Which those I don't really care for right now. That bronze shield I I'd need chainmail. Jenga's is still equipped to that. 2 iron shields. Kirkus. Actually, if I get rid of that agility ring on Yangus, I can make a new hat for the hero, which also gives him plus 15 agility. I could either craft that into the Hermes hat, which is weaker, but allows me to use zoom on the field. Or the Mercury Rapier, which I'm gonna need 2 of those anyway. Yeah, I think if anything, Magic Beast heads will probably go to those pot lids. I think that's what it'll be. Other kilts on like Titan Belt. Silver Mail. Dancer's outfit. Iron and Axe and Linux Gold Axe, which I don't have items for that. Don't have iron helmets for the giant mallet. Now that short bow, to get a hunter's bow I need a chain whip. That dagger only makes iron lances. Oaken club does nothing. Holy lance does nothing. Boy. Having a hard time picking what I want to do. So I'll just make cheese. I'll do cheese for a while. Actually, I remember we stay here during the night. We can get another monster for a monster arena. Who knows how long I'll be staying, though. Oh, what do you know? My ship actually spawns right here. Chest right there. Right next to the ship. Another magic key one. And some mini metal. Okay. So our last magic key chest over here will be an agility ring. Which that ain't too bad, having another one. And some people would say you need to gamble for them. Or no, I save up my items and craft with them. Yeah, there's the insta-kill. Okay, so there should be a chest somewhere. Missing trail there. Okay, yeah, it should be right in the corner here. Like, somewhere in the corner. There it is. Another agility ring. So if anything, we will use that agility ring to craft with the bandana as our next craft. I think this Thief's Key chest I'm gonna be claiming, I think it's a seed. Could be wrong on that though. It's either one of the two seeds, Seed of Defense or Agility, or it's 230 gold, which I'm pretty sure I already got money one already. Then once we're done here, we'll be going into the Pick'em region. Surprisingly enough, magic key chests in Pick'em, there's 4. Anyway, bandana mixed with agility ring. So this will at least give me a new helmet wear for the hero. I'm pretty sure it's stronger than the iron helmet, right? Or, I guess, yeah, it is. Okay. He's stronger by about 7. Plus the benefit of giving me extra agility isn't too bad either. Oh, I didn't even know you were here. Okay. A little extra money. Sharpshooter isn't really good, so... If anything, you'd be using him for like a team. I wonder how far some people would have taken these weaker monsters. Okay, Seat of Agility. Alright, next zoom, we're gonna go near the monster arena. I already got the one that's behind the arena. Actually, I guess we could also try another rank too. Because also, like I did mention, Hackzilla will actually increase its level depending on the level of my party. So Hackzilla is kind of at about base with Potbelly now. A lot stronger than Brickman now too, so... Okay, so there's one chest back here. Yeah, right there. Defense seed. Okay, I'll take that. And then the other two magic key ones are near Swordsman Labyrinth. Which I think I know what they are. I think that's a seed of skill and a gold ring. No, and again, our ship is actually really close to where I was wanting to go next. Yeah, I'll deal with you. I don't like you being in the pool there, but I kind of want your coin. Had to go 2 rounds with that one. Nah. I'm not a big fan of using undeads, really. Don't get me wrong. There is an idea behind it. It's just not really my style. Also, I guess another thing I forgot to mention with my leveling as well, too. I did get a few spells and abilities as well, too. That I forgot to mention. So, thank you for actually loading. So the hero and Angelo both have full heal now. And the hero also has Zing. So now we have 2 ways of reviving. And also because I was leveling up the hero's spears and courage, we also do get holy protection, which works like holy water. And then we get multi-thrust from the spears. Yangus, I've been slowly buffing up his axes, so we got Executioner, which is the upgrade for the Helm Splitter. And we did get Axes of Evil, which is just able to target a group of enemies. So now Yangus can actually group target now. And he did get Underpants Stance from his Humanity tab, which has a chance to stun, but I don't really use it, so... Jessica, I mainly just stuck with Sex Appeal. So now, 1/8 chance to charm monsters, and then the hip drop Sexy Beam skills. And then she... I think... Yeah, also got Kasnooze from that tree as well. And Insulate from leveling. And Angelo, we mainly stuck with swords. So he got Falcon Slash, and I think Metal Slash. So, yeah. Just something I forgot to mention, hence why you saw that earlier of random skills, that's why. Deal with the Scorpion. She has a pretty high defense. No, if I insta-kill him though, that doesn't really matter. Another copper coin. Yeah, he only had a base HP of like 100, but has a pretty jacked defense. I'm not gonna use him though. I'm not a big fan of low HP units. You want the monsters with high HP. Okay, see to skill that one. That's good. So we have 3 of the 6 I can get. I honestly wish they made those more available. Especially a way to grind them in the post-game, since once you get pretty much to the end of your levels, it starts giving you very little skill points. Like, it gives you 1 or 2 skill points per level. And I think especially with Yangus, sometimes there'll be the case of you level up and there's no skill points even given to you. So... okay, gold ring, that will be crafting, that's for sure. Hmm. Angelo couldn't even take down in one shot. Damn. Anyway, we will board our ship and go back to that area I struggled at before. Because I missed one chest in that area, and also a monster I wouldn't mind getting. Then I guess... I think that's kind of it. I guess actually there's 2 chests in Trodain Kingdom that I didn't get. One near the hilltop hut and one near the castle. At least the enemy encounters aren't too bad anymore. Okay, so we want the chest that's over here. Magic dumbbells. I know they call allies. I'm pretty sure these variants will do a spell or something. Pretty sure they do it, or they start doing a spell if they have a certain amount with them. And with that, get the Mercury's bandana. So, better armor, plus the benefit of the agility ring mixed in with it. Anywho, gold ring. Gold ring. So I could mix specific weapons with it for resistance to spells or types of attacks. Which I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need a ring of immunity for Dodgy Dave, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I'm gonna need a Ring of Immunity for him later. But I just need to mix a gold ring with a poison needle. So if anything, I'm just gonna make prayer rings out of those. So that's just a gold ring and a seed of magic. So take this bandana. If I get another iron helmet, I can go mix the giant mallet with 2 of the iron helmets to get a sledgehammer. And I'm pretty sure sledgehammer is the last of that tier, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So the sell will be about 1,000 for sledgehammer. 1 giant mallet's 120 sell. And iron helmet is 550. So technically I am kind of not making a profit at all with that. If I get another free iron helmet, then... well, actually, I could just sell those stuff. Then again, at the same time, I kind of like to craft more. But on the other hand, I kind of want to make more profit than anything. Okay, we'll take care of that guy first, since the statusing problems. I think if anything, Robo-Robins are just fast, if anything. Wonderful. Boom again, and attack. No, at least these things... oh. I didn't know they blew up. Usually I kill them a little too quick for them to do that. But I was about to say, at least these things are mainly targeting the 2 that have the highest HP. we'll get Angela to heal Yangus. Or Yangus will just kill. Okay. No, it was a decent amount of money. Okay, so there should be a chest along the wall. Yep. And then that monster I'm wanting to get was by the chest that I claimed before. Let's see if... Oh, because snooze only works a group of enemies. Okay, I'm fast enough to take care of him. As long as I can kill them all before they transform, I'd say that's better. But as well too, I'm gonna have to let them transform too, since technically it counts as a unique enemy encounter, so... Ooh, Iron Mask. Yeah, it's an improvement for both, but Yangus benefits more. Plus, I kinda wanna use that slime crown for something. Okay, you're not the monster I'm wanting, but I think you're nighttime only. Pretty weak enemy. I think the one I'm wanting... I know it's on that hill. Might be a day only one, though. Honestly not a fan of that ever, of enemies can call allies, and then the enemy that they just called can also call an ally. Not even a lot of money either. kind of annoying. They even drop a basic rapier. Oh, okay, that monster isn't day only. But this is the one I was wanting. And if the stupid bells would get out of my way. Alright, deal with you now. Muscly Mohawker. Plus, I mean, this isn't a bad monster either, since, it is one of two that can be in a group together, and then have a third one of the, of a similar typing to give the two the boost. Plus, this thing has a pretty decent HP pool. And it's fast. And it hits kinda hard. Plus, it didn't show it, but it also has healing magic to it as well. So yeah, honestly, I will take him in. And I guess we will get rid of Bones, I guess. Anywho, there is one more island nearby that I do want to get before we head to Trodain for those two chests. Oh, that's only one target, okay. Well, let's see if Underpants Dance can do anything. Or everybody gets status. Lord. So those things also can even blind me if they want to. I have no words at all. God frickin' damn it.
Flipping out.
Piss off already. Okay. Heal Jessica. Heal Yangus. The annoying thing too is how fast these fuckers are. There we go. Jesus. I don't even want to look to see how long that took. All it is just a waste of frickin' time. Okay, anyway, we want to go to an island that's west. Yeah, this small island. Just run away from annoyingness. At least the good thing is, we don't have to return to that bloody place ever again. No, I guess it doesn't really matter because those puppet masters are part of the island's encounters. So we'll probably see some more here. There is one chest on this island, so... Oh, we got puppet players. Actually, I think these are the Baccarat encounters. Okay, at least something that I can deal with. Okay. Okay, another infamous monster. This one I know is a nighttime spawn only. Yangus opens up with a crit. Nope. And here's our one chest for the area. And our pot's ready. Money. Never can go wrong with more money. And there's our prayer ring. Is there any stat increasing rings that I want? Because that's mainly what I'm going for. can make another mighty armlet if I make another strength ring. And that'll give me 2 strong weapons later. What do I need for the recovery ring? Because that'll give me a life bracer, which gives me more HP. And also craft 2 weapons out of them. Recovery ring, prayer ring with Seed of Life. And I know Ruby of Protection, that can be used for 1 armor for later, but I'd need a different armor for that. Could make another agility ring. Now I could make another bandana out of it. Or I can get 2 of those. Mix it with orichalcum if I do ever get that. And make a meteorite bracer, which is agility plus 50. Then when I'm not using that, can make a weapon. We'll make another strength ring. So that mixed with the seed of strength. And then when that's done, we can mix that with the Titan belt to get the mighty armlet. Head to Jordan. Get the magic chest that's here first. And I remember with playthroughs, I usually did get this chest right away. So I know which item is in here. As well with Axes of Evil, it is scaled down in power. Just to, you know, because it's multi-target, may as well even out the damage. I honestly think if they made Axes of Evil go based on the original hit, I think Yangus would have been so much better. Panacea. Zoom over to the Hilltop Hut. We'll take a quick rest here too, just so that way my MP is recharged. Alright, even with me exploring too, I made like 4,000 gold, so... Not to mention as well too, I have a few sellables. So we'll go quickly get that last chest. I guess even a little bit of EXP I'm getting too isn't too bad. Just makes my leveling a bit better. I know you could say, well, you're over leveling too much here. But in my opinion, this next boss I'm about to encounter gives me so much trouble. Anyway, that should be the last of all the chests I can get that are not within that dungeon. Actually, I can get a few more. They're all in the Argonia region. 2 to the north. One I'd have to go west for, and the other eastern. 2 on the beach, accessible by boat, and 1 to where my boat would actually be. So we'll get the one that's in the Thief's Key to the west of Argonia. I guess as well too, we never really explored the desert either, so I guess that's always an option too. But if anything, I'll probably leave the desert for later when I do have to go there for a side story. No damage on these. That's good. Then as well too, I think probably to end this off, we'll go spend all the money we've accumulated. Go this way, I'm pretty sure. the death dance.
Hey!
I guess 2 for 2 on reviving the Angus to full, or every time, so...
Oh, bloody hell.
Okay, now we're starting to fail again. Stupid tap devil. Yeah, here's the start of it. Okay, at least got everybody up now. It's always the thing that I hate when enemies have an insta-kill move. Like, why? Should be a chest here. And I know if I click Nose for Treasure with Yangus's skills, he won't tell me where specifically the chest is. He'll just say, oh, it's nearby. Which is honestly one of the most annoying things. Maybe that's their strategy, to get you to buy their strategy guides. Okay, everybody's now level-wise ready for the dungeon. Do we want to level up more on Stas for Jessica? Sure, she gets a good spell at 100, but rather her focused on one weapon type that I am going to use. I guess we'll start leveling up her knives so that way she can wield swords. Where the frick? Like blind or something? But nothing happens. Where the frick is it? Literally should be behind me. Huh, free iron lance. Okay, yeah, there's nothing here. So the water parts that. There it is, okay. Okay, another prayer ring, that's good. Good, no damage from this one. Okay, so there should be... Actually, I think that chest will probably be when I'm going to the next town. Okay, get our next strength ring. And then we'll use that with the Titan belt. Also involving that lesser panacea. Restores full health and cures poison and paralyze. There is an upgraded version that will cure all status effects, so yeah, I have to go around. Pretty sure there should be... yeah. Get our random door. Oh, I need an ultimate key though for that. Okay. be honest, I thought I could enter that. Oh wait, it's probably night only, that's why. Oh well. We'll go back to Targonia. We will return here at a later point. Because there's at least a few good items in there. So we'll head off towards the east now, towards where our boat would be. We'll get a chest and also a monster that I do want to claim as well too. Because I've used this monster a few times by around this rank. Okay, you're on your own. Boom. Perfect. More strong medicine. I'll take that. Here's our monster. One of those, things. King of Dumberia. I guess I should show Falcon Slash as well, too. So Falcon Slash will hit 2, but the 2 hits are a little weaker than a normal attack. But technically, they're at least stronger than a regular hit. But yeah, this is why we want to add this guy, is because he has oomph. Oh, I didn't even know multi-thrust had each hit have a chance to insta-kill with this. Yes, I do want you. We'll get rid of... I know Orcus can be good with the Zing spell. Actually, if I pair Orcus with Spike, and then the monster that Spike needs, then I can get all 3 bonuses. So, we'll get rid of Foul, I guess. Because that one isn't really the greatest. It's strong, yes, but not great. Okay, there's my free iron helmet. Anyway, we want that beach side that's in this region as well. So we'll just casually go here. And I'm pretty sure this is the only way you get to this as well. Even though it still considers it part of Kingdom of Argonia. Pretty sure we can still use the Saber Cat, right? Okay, yeah, we can. I think it's more or less later areas that I probably can't use the Saber Cat. Another Yggdrasil leaf, that's good. And then there's one more chest on the other side. Actually, I think there was a infamous monster too. I think that might be... Yeah, I have to be a rank B win for that unlock. So if anything, we'll come back to this beach once we achieve rank B. Guess I'm a few levels over now. I do want to level up the hero spears until I get lightning thrust. Yeah, so I need to spend at least 59 in spears. Go back to humanity. Because I do want the skill Kerplunk. Because of it, just in case, like, everybody dies, Yangus is still up, he can actually heal everybody. There's our last one. Seed of Strength, that's good. We'll zoom back to Argonia. Since it's turning night, we'll try that door again. Because I think it is only a nighttime one. After we're done with that door, we'll pretty much go on our spending spree and kind of end it there. Yeah, I guess this one episode wasn't really much for story progress, more just obtain all the loot I can. And kind of prep for our next boss. Funny thing is about this door, I never knew this was here as a kid. Or a young teen, I guess. Because mainly, I always followed the guidebook a lot. I mean, I still follow the guidebook, who am I kidding? But, the book never mentions about this door ever. Like, nowhere in this book mentions the door. I mean, it still lists the stuff within the items found on the map. But it just doesn't say where said items are and where this door is. Which I think for a strategy guide, they kind of would try to list pretty much as they can. At least that's my thought. Okay, at least you dropped a herb, that's fine. Anyway, can I gain access to this door now because it's night? No. So I think my theory stands that it's probably an ultimate key door. Okay, let us go to Baccarat. Actually, kind of realized too, with all the mini medals we've obtained, I'm pretty sure we can get 2 or 3 items. So let's go to Princess Minnie to claim those. Besides, Bank is here too anyway. And then we can just rest Argonia and get to shopping. I was about to say, if she's not here during the evening. So, 52. The Posh Waistcoat, the Staff of Divine Wrath, and the Golden Nugget. Yeah, if I get 60, I'll get the Meteorite Bracer. This waistcoat, yeah, it's a lot better than that Cloak of Evasion. And Divine Wrath, I'm pretty sure this gives me the Swoosh spell. Pretty sure. Let me double check what the book. Divine Wrath. Yeah, cast Swoosh. And is technically her best staff at the moment. Posh Waistcoat, I know that's not really the strong armor for Angelo. You can't even make it or use it for recipes. The only way to obtain this armor is through the mini medals. But I mean, with me having it right now equipped, I can use the Cloak of Evasion for something else. Because I will need one of the craftings with that for Dodgy Dave. Speaking of Dodgy Dave, probably should turn in a few things. So we'll withdraw all our money as well. Then we'll go pick him to go talk to Dave. Because we do have special medicine, which he did want that as the first crafting item. And yes, that door does lead to him, but it's locked on that side, so... If I ever need to talk to Dave, I need to talk to the barkeep to let me around back. Alright, I got your special medicine. Give me the 500 gold. I do have the reinforced boomerang. Which honestly, I will get rid of it, because I can get a better boomerang. And now we need that Ring of Immunity, so... I will need to go buy a, that, dagger. Which, that wasn't Baccarat. So I will need to sleep too, because I don't think the shop is open. And then again, there's not really shops open during the night anyway. Yeah, he's not even there, so... So I need a poison dagger and a gold ring, just to make that ring of immunity. Yeah. And if I really wanted to upgrade Scythe for Yangus, I can do that. If anything, if I'm done with Humanity and Axes, I'll probably just put the rest of the points in Scythes, just to get the stealing abilities. Anyway, we got that. We'll zoom over to Argonia. I won't go on a spending spree. Okay, weapons vendor first, since you're the most expensive. We'll get a upgraded sword. Boomerang. And the hammer. And then the armor vendor. Which I did want magic shields. One for craft. Yeah, guess I can get two. What about magic armor? Magic armor, where are you? Getting two of those wouldn't be too bad. Actually, yeah. So we'll go with two magic shields. Magic armor. Heavy armor. And the silk vestier. And that's pretty much all my money. And then, like I said, it's honestly better just to sell the giant mallets and the iron helms. Copper coins. Silver coin. Gold coin. The steel broadsword can go. The rapier can go. These holy lances can go. Open club. Not gonna bother with the short bow. Do leather capes turn into anything? No. Okay. So the leather cape is kinda useless to me here too. That should be about it for selling. And then I can get a magical hat. Specifically for crafting. Yeah, I'll do that. Actually. Well, probably that might be the better choice for hat wear. Because otherwise, for Angelo, the best headgear he can get currently is either that or the gambling with platinum headgear in Peckham. So honestly, yeah, we will get one. Don't really need Iron Mask for the hero. So there, at least we've made pretty big upgrades. Actually, I do want to get another magic armor. And we'll use one of these shields. Magic shield reduces fire damage. Three points. 5 points. Yeah, we'll give magic shield to the hero. change out Yangus' light shield for the steel shield. Trade out the hammers. Trade out swords. Have magic armor equipped to the hero as well. Can iron armor be used? No, iron armor cannot be used. So at least a few more solubles. I'll hold on to that light shield for a different craft. But I do have everything I need for the magic shield craft, so... So we'll get another magic armor and sell off the other stuff that isn't craftable, so steel broadsword and sledgehammer and iron armor. Get another magic. 5,000. Guess I do need a gold ring, so... Go ahead, get her a gold ring. I think Scholar Specs was only one item. Yeah, which I have everything for. Unless... I guess I can get another one and both Jessica and Angela can wear that cap. And then even so, I can basically upgrade them later to another. Yeah, we'll do that. Get another Scholar Specs, and that uses up the rest of my money. And then we're just kind of waiting on crafts, I think. Oh, I guess I made a dumb. I need edged boomerang with that magic armor. What I was looking for was the silver mail. Well, nothing like a little bit of money grinding to happen. But, yeah, this has kind of gone on for 2 hours, so... If anything, I'll just grind out a bit more money, get my silver mail, and then we're be done for today. So, I thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you next time.